All right, let's talk about a skill that's quickly becoming a superpower in pretty much every job. How to actually talk to AI to get the specific, high-quality results you need. Not just the first generic thing it spits out, but the really good stuff.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You ask for a sharp, insightful analysis, and you get back something that feels like it was copied from a boring encyclopedia. The thing is, this isn't really an AI problem. It's a communication problem, and the good news is we can absolutely fix it just by changing how we ask.
So let's start with the way most of us begin using AI, just giving it a simple, direct command. In the world of AI, this actually has a name. It's called zero-shot prompting, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You're giving the AI 0 examples or shots to learn from. You're just telling it what to do. Now, it's the most basic way to interact, and for simple tasks, it's great. But the moment you need any kind of nuance or a specific style, that's where it often falls flat. Okay, let's put this into a real-world scenario. Imagine you're a consultant at a huge global commercial real estate firm, a top-tier player that works with over 95% of the Fortune 100 companies. You've got a massive client meeting coming up, and you need a quick, punchy summary for your pitch deck. So you fire up your AI and give it a simple zero-shot prompt like this one. And this is what it'll likely spit back. The company is big and works globally. It has many different services. I mean, nothing here is technically wrong, is it? But is it useful? Absolutely not. It's so generic, it completely lacks any professional polish and misses all the powerful details, like the company's end-to-end service integration or its leadership in ESG. This right here is the classic trap of zero-shot prompting. So, if just telling the AI what to do isn't good enough for complex tasks, what's the solution? Well, the answer is to start showing it what you want. This is where we shift from being a commander to being a teacher. And this really gets to the heart of the mental shift we need to make. Instead of just barking an order, we're providing a quick lesson. By giving the AI a few high-quality examples, we're showing it the pattern we want it to follow for style, format, and even tone. And this is called few-shot prompting. What's so crucial about this is that it's all about providing context. Your examples act as a guide, helping the AI pick up on all the subtle, unstated rules of what you're really looking for. You're not just defining the what, you're demonstrating the how.
Let's go back to our real estate consultant and see how this works in practice. We're going to use a few-shot approach to write some marketing copy, and you'll see just how much better the result is.
So, we start by clearly stating the task and then providing our first killer example. Notice the professional language here. We're using phrases like end-to-end integrated services and premier corporate occupiers. We're actively teaching the AI the specific brand voice we need. And a second example really helps to lock in the pattern. Now the AI can see we're using strong, active language and we're highlighting the target market, in this case, restaurateurs and developers. That pattern of high-level, benefit-focused language is getting clearer and clearer. It's only now, after we've laid the groundwork with our examples, that we give the final instruction. We've set the stage perfectly. The AI knows the task, the tone, the style, and the structure. We've given it everything it needs to succeed. And just look at the difference. The AI gives us this: a comprehensive logistics platform with a cross-functional team approach, delivering strategic outcomes for the entire industrial real estate lifecycle. This is incredible. It's specific, it uses industry-appropriate language like cross-functional team and lifecycle, and it perfectly mirrors that professional, outcome-focused tone from our examples. This is a sentence you could put right in front of a client.
This is seriously powerful stuff, but you might be thinking, okay, so when do I use which technique? Well, it really just depends on how complex your task is. Let's break it down into a simple playbook.
This little table is your go-to guide. For a really straightforward task, like translating a phrase, zero-shot is perfect. Done. If you need the AI to follow a simple format, like classifying customer feedback, providing just a single example is often enough. We call that a one-shot prompt. Something as simple as, example, the transaction was seamless is positive, clearly sets the pattern. But for anything complex that needs a specific voice or creative style, like the property descriptions we just built, few-shot prompting is your most powerful tool, hands down. And this is so important to remember. This isn't a one-and-done kind of thing. Getting great results from AI almost always requires a few tries. You have to think of it less like an instant command and more like crafting the perfect email. You revise it. The key is to embrace this cycle. You create your prompt, you evaluate what the AI gives you, and if it's not quite right, you revise it.
Does it need more context, a better example, a clearer instruction? And then you just repeat that process. This little loop is where the real magic happens, and you start getting incredible results.
So when it comes down to it, prompting isn't just about typing in a box. It's strategic communication. It's about becoming a better teacher. And when you get good at it, AI stops being a simple tool and becomes a powerful, creative partner. The quality of the answer you get really does depend on the quality of the question you ask.